Welcome everybody to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host, and today I'm going to talk about feelings, thoughts, regret, sorrow, guilt, that kind of thing, anxiety, fear, doubt. Why those things do not and cannot create reality for the very simple reason of you are reality. Now, I was going to end it with this point, but I think this point kind of knocks it out of the park straight away. Imagine your wish fulfilled for a moment. Just imagine it and don't necessarily embody it. Just imagine it as a photograph that you're looking at, right? And I want to show you why you can't get knocked out of your wish fulfilled, why it's literally impossible to get knocked out of your wish fulfilled, and why we think that because of those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions. So, imagine your wish fulfilled, right? Photograph number one. You are in the frame. You are experiencing your desired end, whatever that is, right? You were the specific person. You scored the game-winning point. You got the marks you desire, whatever it is. That photograph there, not the photograph. You are literally not in that photograph. You are somewhere else in reality, and that photograph is taken for your desired end, but you are not in it. Right? Now, understand those two things are literally different realities. They do not coexist in the same way, right? You are the source of them both. You create them both. You are giving the substance and beingness to them both. They both just exist, right? One exists as an idea. One exists as an idea. Now, the photograph that you are not in, you literally cannot insert yourself into it. Why? Because that will always exist where you are not in it. The photograph where you are in, you literally cannot remove yourself from it because you always exist in it. That is what it means to always be in your wish fulfilled. A very simple knowing that you cannot be removed from that frame of reality that you are experiencing as your desired end. You can literally end the video there. But let's keep going. Why do we think that? Because when we're feeling good, we call that frame the one where we are feeling good, when we are in our desired end. When we feel bad, when we don't feel good, when we don't feel preferred, we're calling the other one. Right? When we're not in our desired frame, when we're not in our desired reality. Here's the thing, both of those things exist to you. You are the substance that creates both of them because you are awareness itself. You're not this physically focused person. So, what do? Transcend emotion altogether. Transcend those feelings of guilt. Transcend those feelings of regret. Transcend those feelings of fear and doubt. And know, no matter how much I'm doubting it, the frame that I'm looking at in my perception, in my awareness, as my awareness, is the one where I'm in the photograph, as in I am in my desired end. And I am my desired end. I am the idea of the photograph. I am the photograph. I am the person in the photograph. I'm everyone and everything in the photograph. The one where I'm not in, that exists too. Sometimes my thoughts go to it because I don't feel very good, and I know it does that, but I also know I exist in that frame in another reality. That's the one I choose to be in and as, and that's who I say I am. And I am that right now. That's it. And we tend to do this when we consider ourselves at level 3 and we want to be at level 100. We start to think that, oh, I saw myself at level 100, but now I'm at level 3, and now I don't know how to understand my work. I don't know how to be better at the sport or game that I'm doing. I don't know how to act better. We start to pull back that frame of reality where we're not experiencing. We even go further by calling frames of reality that are similar to the frame that we are existing in, with the appearance of us not being able to do it. But here's the thing, the frame of reality that you are existing in, you can literally call another frame in where you know how to do it, because you know you are reality itself. You're not just this physical person. You don't have to force yourself to know something. You just have to know that you know that you know it. Oof. I know that sounds cyclical, but it feels that way sometimes. So always go back to your end. It's the simplest thing. Go back to your end. Hold your report card with all A's. Hold that trophy in your hand, both hands. Shake it. Hold that award that you want. Hold that person that you want. Just know that you exist in that end, and that story that I am in my end is your story. I am in my end. I am in my end. I am my end, and I am in my end. And the other versions of reality where I'm not, those exist too, and that's fine. And you'll see synchronicity, but don't make synchronicity mean anything more than what it means. It means that you are the universe is reflecting you. Why is it doing that? Because you are the entire universe itself. It's reflecting who you are consciously being. here's the thing. When you start adding negative and positive, good or bad, to synchronicity, that also shows you what you are being. Because there's no such thing as a bad synchronicity. It's just synchronized with what you are being. But the thing itself has no meaning. The meaning you are going to give it is the synchronicity, right? The meaning you give synchronicity is the synchronicity itself. The thing itself has no meaning. So what meaning are you giving to it? Oh no, that was bad. I'm not in my wish fulfilled. That's why. Because you're already going to give it that meaning. So just be consciously aware that, okay, I felt like saying that, but you know what? I'm going to move to understanding that there's no such thing as a bad synchronicity. All synchronicity is showing me what I'm consciously being. So if I'm consciously saying, oh no, that wasn't me being my wish fulfilled, it's showing me what meaning I'm going to give it. So I'm going to give it another meaning. I am. So feeling good or feeling bad about synchronicity becomes irrelevant because you're always going to give it I am, right? The studying and the anxiety, that stuff means nothing. You don't have to saturate your mind about studying. You don't have to feel good, you don't have to feel bad. It means nothing. It doesn't change the frame of reality where you experience yourself having all A's. It means nothing. You can feel anxious as you like and get the highest mark in the country. You can feel the relief that you want and get nothing. You can experience all F's, fail outright. Why? Because those feelings don't create reality. You're the one that tells the story. You're the one that goes to your end and says, I'm in my end. And then do what you want. Whether you want to study or not. Go with the feeling of whatever it is you want to do or not do. It doesn't matter. Remember, the frame and the photograph have no meaning. The thoughts and feelings have no meaning. The regret and sorrow and jealousy and anger have no meaning. The doubt and the fear, they have no meaning. They are just feelings. And when you feel those things, you call forth frames of reality that you think that you are now being because you are feeling something. You don't need to acknowledge them as your end. You just need to allow them to be and know your end always exists because it always exists within you. Going back to the beginning of what I said, imagine two photographs. You exist in the one, you don't physically exist in the other, but both of them exist within you. You can't be removed from the one you're in, and you can't put yourself in the one where you are not. It's that simple, right? So, that being said, go to your end and realize you cannot leave it because you're always in it. And you are the substance of the frame of your end itself. You are the substance of the frame that you are not in as well. Remember, every one of these frames, they're all existing right now. So you don't actually have to be consciously assuming and imagining a frame of reality where you are understanding your work right now. Go to your end. Your end has all of that stuff built in. Let it unfold from within you. Don't try so hard to be in your end. Just know that you already and always will be. That's it. I am your host, Reese. This is Rewrite Your Reality. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the wonderful comments on the other video. Yesterday's one was beautiful. Thank you. The wonderful comments on my Facebook page, the TikTok page. I know I love seeing all of this stuff just like kick off and kick off and kick off. It's beautiful. Infinite love, infinite light, and infinite joy to each and every one of you. Remember, you are always in your end. You are always in a photograph because you are the photograph, because you are reality, and because you are love itself. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.